Right, ladies and gents, treating myself to a new tent, unbranded. The firm that sell it does have a name. I'll stick it at the bottom of the screen. I've only had it a day and a bit anyway. £119, so I'd like to see what we, a Teepee, you wouldn't really expect you're going to get much bang for buck on that. But I say I treat myself because I didn't go to the bushcraft show and all that type of stuff. But onwards, Al's already pointed out there's a bit of clash on the colours, but it doesn't really bother me. It's nicely 2 buckles to cinch up, and that's great because if the zip does go, you can still secure it. But I say bag already plenty big enough for this, plenty big enough, and I like that. So it's plus points already, and I've not even opened it. I've opened it, peeked in, and then left it. So I'm going to be as surprised as you. I do like it that the zip goes all the way from one end to this end. Right. So inside we've got some instructions. And that's really great if you speak Japanese. Other than that, fire. Right, as you'll see, ladies and gents, even the bag it comes in is got good quality material, and it's silverised on the back. So inside there we've got a lump. Right, and again, nice point for it. A little securing, restraining strap. Yeah, good skills. And this is the first time I've rolled it out, so we'll see what we got. I'm loving the quality of the material so far. This is the same as my Baker tent that I have up there. Right, nice bag, good quality. I normally always replace a pole tent bag with any tent I have because I can just make a better one. Yeah, that's really good material, isn't it? Whoa. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's a solid old pole. Yeah. That's what that's about. I'll work out what that's for later on. Like I say, I've never put it up before, ladies and gents, but I like to do that. If there's anything wrong with putting it up, I'll tell you. Whoa. That's looking good. We've got the top of the tent which can come on and off. We're talking, well, let's just say 120 quid. We're getting a lot of gear for our money there. That's the top of the Teepee, so you can have it off. That is obviously the ground sheet to it. Yeah, you're getting the ground sheet as well, ladies and gents. Okay. Right, it's white but some nice cordage there. I'm sure the astute amongst us will probably replace that with paracord. Wow. Now this is certainly what was making it a tad heavy, ladies and gents. Right, so there's 5 proper solid tent stakes there, and we've got a goodly number of what I would call the industry standard ones. Yeah, that's certainly what was accounting for a lot of the weight in the tent. Yeah, that's nice, happy with that, so I'll stick that over there. And some cordage with, the line locks on them already. Yeah, happy with that, ladies and gents. Boom, that's the main body, that's the footprint of the tent, and that's the top, and that's a pole. Plenty of tent pegs, some major ones and that as well. I'm sure that's for taking around the outside. So far, ladies and gents, I'm quite impressed. Quality material. I'll bring you in closer up later on when I've got it up, but yes. Every seal seamed and that, I'm impressed, and I've not even got it up yet. Ladies and gents, what I don't do is insult your intelligence and show you how to put a tent up. I don't want to ruin your lives, or make you watch me for too long because I'm a bit not ugly. I'll get it up and I'll bring you back, but I'm liking this already. So there's that, the top, the pole, and a ground sheet for 120. Right, ladies and gents, I said I wasn't going to show you how to put up a tent. However, I know from seeing people put in teepees that if you've got the footprint, this is a nice footprint, put it down and it'll give me an idea where I'm going to peg it out, so it makes it's all sort of conical when it goes up. So that's a nice little ground sheet on its own. So yeah, bring it back on that. Ground sheet's doing okay though, yeah. Right, ladies and gents, so just bringing it back on this because that was simplicity itself. Lay your footprint down, and yeah. It just gives you a guide as to where you put your nails. There's the bigger tent pegs, obviously secure the tent to the floor. The other ones, as we will probably see later on, are just for any guy out points. I'm going to undo the door now, go in, put the pole in there. I just want to show you, because it has got a removable roof, and even just putting one of these in, excuse me, there we see it will go in there. That pole will go in there and just raise it up, ladies and gents. Just that, the amount of webbing and the amount of times that's been round the machine, and then they've got you the top of it, or the conical. Oh, the old, that's a lot of tent, mate. A lot of tent and a lot of work for 120. Anyway, ladies and gents, I'm just going to bring you back, but yeah, a couple of salient points there. Dead easy to find out exactly, you know, the peg down points. Good skills thus far. So, ladies and gents, unzip the door, walk right into the middle, put the pole up, no dramas. Like with everything, just to really tighten it up, we'll just be, once it's all done, just go around and readjust the old tent pegs. But that's for a guide, Alan. That's been simplicity to put up. Like I say, you got the web straps there, and next time you see it, I'll put the roof on. But as you'll see here, ladies and gents, we've got D-rings. I'll just show you that. Look at the bar tacking on that. Metal D-rings, the bar tacking on that. That's again to attach the top. And here, I'll show you this. This is a tent stove jack. But yeah, no problems with the zips. Really good Velcro, properly sewed on. Quality materials, absolutely fan-dabby-dozy. Right, anyway, bring you back, ladies and gents, once I've done. Right, ladies and gents, yeah, I've put the, the roof on, the conical roof. So simple to do, it's unreal. It's got bungee cord, the D-rings, as I say, they're really nicely sewn on there, bar tacked. And as you'll see here, they give you more than enough to go round. So you'll start with a one, and two will come to this one, and two will come to that one. There is so much overlap there. That's how much overlap there is. All right, so that's bang on that. And again, any wind catching that will just be plenty of give on that, ladies and gents. There's a stove jack. I'll come back, but yep. Underneath here, on the middle, that's where the little tent peg goes, ladies. Just you want to see your quality, what you're getting for your money. Cool. Always shoddy filming. See there? Why you need, or they give you, so many of the smaller. Sorry, get me cap out of the way there. Bit of poo filming, sorry for that, ladies and gents. And obviously, if you want more pegging out in the wind, again, that will do there. These are the two toggles, so this side can open up and be secured, and you can have it as half a teepee if you wanted. Here we have, actually, really where, look, mesh underneath, no CM mesh, and ventilation. Again, we see the two pull-out points, and I really love it. I can't. Well, I'm super happy. I've got super happy. There's another door here as well, ladies and gents. So you'd establish what your main door was and use that one. That's dead easy to put on. Just literally conks over the top, bungeed down. Like as you see, the ones around the back have all got one, and then they made it big enough so it wraps round and gives you a massive coverage. totally waterproof in there. Right, ground sheet, no dramas with that whatsoever. Could be pegged out, I suppose, but I'm trying to take you inside now. And here, as we say, ladies and gents, let your eyes be your guide on this. I'm loving the silver reflective material. Boom. Like I say, I would sleep along there, so my head's near the vent. Easy get a, you know, fishing bed in there. Seems to be the industry standard now. The one pole with no dramas. Yeah, I'll get right in and bring you back for some detailed work. It's still a bit dark in here, but it is good for keeping the light out of your tent, ladies and gents. That's Mr. Baldrick, he wants to come in the tent. But there's the tie-on points. The intermediate one before the big peg, another smaller peg, stop the old wind coming in, and that's the big peg there. So each side has got an intermediary peg there. And as we look up, there's the conical bit put on. You can take that completely off on a hot day, and I'll bring you back, because here we see I will not be using it, but there is a stove jack in this tent, so I'll let you have a look at that, because they themselves can cost a fortune. Right, ladies and gents, this inbuilt stove jack, Bosch, nice stitching all the way along. It's all seamed. They've done bar tacking on the main stress points. Totally fireproof material, and obviously velcroed all the way down, so if you're not using it, you ain't going to get any water ingress in there anyway, not that I can see. And that completely pulls off, and you can roll it up at the front, which I'll show you later on. So that's if you want your stove jacks, and I would imagine if you've got a stove jack in this, you'd be using the other entrance to come in and out of, ladies and gents. But yep, no problems on that so far, and I'll certainly tell you if there was. So yeah, stove jack working. Nice one. Right, ladies and gents, as I said, there it is, there's the flap. Lovely bit of velcro around it. If you're not using a stove jack, I don't think the water's going to get in there, it'll give you too much trouble. All the seams are sealed on every seam of this tent. I've had a good look round, and I've got nothing to say about them. I am very, very happy with it. Just bring it a little bit closer. Because if you've got a teepee and you want one of these put in, they cost you a few bob, ladies and gents. But yeah, some proper fireproof material there. Your stove would obviously come out there, and then you'd use the other door as you're in and out. But it clips up there nicely, so it ain't going anywhere. It's not going to fall onto your hot pipe. Now, as opposed to just normal nylon material, because this is silver sided, it will resist the heat a little bit, ladies and gents, but in no way am I saying this is fireproof, because it's not. It's nylon, but if it was just normal nylon material, it will just melt straight away. That may give you a the whole of the tent I'm talking about, give you a little bit more resistance to heat, but not direct flame, because I'm not here to tell you lies. But yeah, no, it's tightened itself up nicely. Oh, nearly fell over there. And yeah, you're looking for a review here. So underneath here, ladies and gents, there's a good hand's worth of overlap on that. It's, you know, there's my hand, normal hand. It's right up to me, you know, edge of me elbow there. So that's a nice bit of overhang on that. So again, even if you're getting a bit of wind and the north, you know, the north wind and rain, and the wind's going in under there, it's not going to let water get in your tent. I am super, super happy with this. For 120, you're having a laugh. Now, somebody might say, yeah, but Ed, it ain't got a mesh in it for mosquitoes. Well, they're easy enough to buy if you want one of them, ladies and gents. And easy enough to put in there. And I think there's a little clip down there on the main pole that'll help you do that. You clip it to that. I'm not really one for them. And if you want one in a tent like this, well, you know, go to some of the big names, you know, your Rubens and all that, your Hillibergs and stuff, and some of the Norwegian firms, and you'll spend 250, 300, 400 quid, ladies and gents. But like I say, it's unbranded. I have got experience with this material before. Now I'm loving this. I've got nothing untoward that I need to bring to your attention. boom. Only thing I might do, although it's me been mucking about with it, is just shorten them down a little bit more, just to make them a bit more pulled down. And that's it. That is it, ladies and gents. As I said, that one's come undone. That's because I'm just going to make them about ½ inch. The bungee cord's about ½ inch. I'm just going to untie it and tie it up about ½ an inch taller. That's it. Boom. Because what I will do, and I'll do it on this side, is undo it and show you how much, because once you've got these sides open, that's going to make a lovely little shelter inside itself. Oh, getting a little bit of movement in my groin area there. Ladies, gents, let your eyes be a guide on this. No skin off my nose if you you buy it, but obviously it's made in China. I'm speaking, this has obviously been made, but then, you know, another company would put their logo on it and sell it to you. I don't want to mention One Tigress or whatever, nothing wrong with that firm, but they do a smoky tent, and I think this is a much better material, to be honest, a lot more robust. And certainly, well, you know, Mac Tightwad, the name's in the game now. I, like you, we probably haven't got, like, you know, really great deal of money, but if you're looking for a winter tent and a teepee, I think you'd go a long way to better this for the money, ladies and gents. Anyway, I'm waffling on now. Let your eyes be your guide. Don't mind if I've paid me money for this, and I bought it off Amazon UK, and it came within a day and a bit. So there's another plus point for it. And as always, because what I do when somebody shows a nice bit of kit, I always like it if they leave a link in the bottom. That way I can just go and, you know, have a look there. I'm not affiliated or in any way, shape or possible, but I do reserve the right, ladies, ladies and gents, ladies, gents and people who are confused, all right? I do reserve the right to, you know, let you have a look see. But I have got plenty of experience with exactly the same material on other tents, and I'm loving that. So it was everything I hoped it would be, and a bit more, to be honest, a bit more. It did say something about the ground sheet being able to zip tin, if I remember rightly, but yeah, no, it doesn't. And you know, you're putting zips all over the place, just makes it, well, there's more to fail. That ground sheet's in there exactly where you want it. Obviously, ladies and gents, if you're going to have a stove in these tents, seriously, please, a fire blanket is the best thing to put down. And you know, like what you see in like proper kitchens where it's in the red box and you just pull the red, they cost, you know, in the order of 10-12 quid. Anybody using a Baltic, shut up. Anybody using a stove in a tent, please get one. I don't use stoves in tents for the very reason is back in Cyprus in the army, I've seen a tent catch on fire, and that wasn't too clever. So ladies and gents, yeah, please, fire blanket underneath there, doubled over, lovely jubbly. Right, Mac Tightwad, and again, yeah, let your eyes be your guide. Obviously, that's pushed under. I should have pulled that out. It's got a nice, even got a nice snow skirt on it, and that. I can't find anything I can fault with this. Anything. Anyway, ladies and gents, I will bring you back because I'm going to open up and let's have another look inside it. Right, ladies and gents, just to finish off with this tent then. That's one side open up. You can open up another side if you want, so you could, you know, virtually half a teepee, or one of them Lavoo type things. Louis too. But yeah, for an adult Lavoo, this is the one. Like I say, I've had a lot of experience with tents made out of that same material, so I'm proper happy with that. And for what you get for your money, you know, £119 I paid for this. eBay, it was here in a day and a half. I'm very happy with that. And if you needed to, you can open the other door and pull that back so you've got straight flow of air straight through there on the summer days. I am really sort of straining to and struggling to find something I'm not happy about with this tent, ladies and gents. Let's all look at the sewing on the seams and all that. Let's have a look on the inside, because this is what I want to see. Look, the zips been properly sealed, and you don't normally see that. All the seam sealing there. Got Mr. Baldrick in there, he loves it, he approves. I think I covered that as well. There's a lot of distance up under there. I'm just going to pull them down a little bit more. I only want like ½ inch, or just to prevent that from happening as it goes. In fact, I might just twist them round next time I put it on. That'd stop that as well. The only thing I haven't done is the little tie-out points there. I wouldn't sort of do them unless I was in really windy conditions. But yeah, it's going to come straight down off that. Oh, there's Mr. Baldy. Coming in. Like I say, you can open that one up. Boom. And you're away, ladies and gents. You are away. Yep, Mr. Baldrick. It's not a great concern for me, but like I say, in there, you've got the white cordage. I'll replace that with some stuff that will show up in the dark, and that reflective paracord I've got. Very, very happy with that. Like I say, for them that want it, there's a hole for your stove tube. Yeah, 119, happy with that, ladies and gents, job done. Any questions? Like I say, I don't matter to me whether you get one or not. I've paid me money for this, I'm very, very happy. But I'll drop a link to where I got it on eBay UK, and you can use that as a starting point, but if you can get it cheaper than 119, fill your boots. Last thing's being last on this, you know, little show of the tent there. If you wanted to have it like a, I think they call it like a Louis II, which is half a Teepee. Certainly open up both doors, you've got plenty of room up in there. I think this is like an upgrade to a power point with, sorry, a plough point. A lot of people do with a 3x3, only this is better. You don't need this stick, you could always just get a pole out of the forest and that. But there's the two doors undone. That's as much as they go, that's more than adequate for getting in. I've released one, and just to give you more coverage, and it will also mean it's highly resistant to wind and that as well. Just run two guidelines out over that, ladies and gents. That way, if it does start raining, you've still got plenty of, you get a fishing bed along the back, or your roll mat, or you know, your blow up mattresses that seem to be in vogue at the moment, blow up dolls. There's certainly more than enough, so it's like a Louis II, and certainly that's what I do. You can do it with the one if you want, or you can do it with the two, give you more coverage. I'll just show you what I mean there, just by a little bit of unconnected. And then that just leaves you with one tie-out point, ladies and gents. But obviously the circle and the coverage it's going to give you, that's more than adequate, but you can have it double that if you want. And Al's behind the camera. Anything you've got to say about the tent, mate?
No, it's nice, it's good.
You said your missus wanted a Teepee
Yeah.
or something, didn't you?
Yeah.
So, alright ladies and gents, I'll let your eyes be a guide on that. Is that everything you need in that package, and for 120 quid, got to be done.